Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow. There's a quote by Maya Angelou that says, when you get, give. When you learn, teach. And I want to help you today to apply that very briefly to your career. How can you apply when you get, give? If you are lucky to have a mentor, to have someone in your life who supports you, who promotes you, who advises you, who gives you guidance around how to navigate your corporate workplace, who is there to answer questions, who is someone you look up to and respect. What about you providing that for someone else within your organization? I know I speak about your personal brand a lot, and the reason for that is that everything you're doing is under a microscope, whether you believe it is or not. The people around you, especially senior management, is looking at your actions. It's looking at your performance. It's looking at how you deal with your team, how you deal with people across the organization. That's all part of your personal brand. And if you're looking to build and enhance your brand so you can continue to grow and advance and feel like there's a sense of belonging and feel that you are having the biggest impact that you can have, one great way to do that is to actually give to others. So pay attention. Ask yourself the question, how am I contributing to those around me? And if you find that you are, awesome. Congratulations. Pat yourself in the back. You're on the right track. And if you find that you're not really giving to others, that you're mostly living for yourself, no judgment, simply notice it and ask yourself, how willing am I to support others? And how can I do that without sacrificing my well-being? Because that's a huge one, right? So that's the first part, when you get, give. The second part is when you learn, teach. It's very similar to the first part. And it takes it a little further because everybody who's in my community at Executive Bound is a learner. We are all learners here. We love to learn, thrive on learning. And the more we learn, the more we realize how little we know, and we keep learning. So whether you are interested in learning more about the latest technologies and how it will impact your job, your role, your team, your organization, your field, your industry, that's great. And whatever you learn about it, for example, bring it back to your team. Support your team. Share an article that you've read that's really insightful. Share some news that you heard about something that's coming out, an innovation. Share knowledge that you acquire from friends. So in other words, become a knowledge broker. And guess what? That will also become part of your personal brand. Somebody who's teaching others around her, around him, and who is open to spend that extra time, extra few minutes to give someone the lesson on how to fish instead of giving them the fish. So that's another way that you can enhance your personal brand to learn and advance and grow within your role. And it doesn't matter whether you are a beginning manager, mid-tier, mid-level, or advanced and senior manager in your role. At every stage of our career, we have an incredible opportunity to give and to contribute by teaching those around us in our environments. And if you happen to be a senior leader, you have been around the block a few times, and I'm sure you have a lot of wisdom to impart to your team. So all it takes is that self-assessment, that self-awareness, and the willingness to be able to help those around you. And to do it not from a place of I'm better than you because I'm older than you and I know better than you, but from a place of contribution. I want to teach you this because it has supported me to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm also here to support you in growing and advancing in your career. And when we do that, we create a place, a workplace where people feel a sense of belonging. And with that, I want to end here. I want to make my videos shorter so you can consume them faster. And of course, I'm always up to something. And if you want to find out what it is, you can always visit executivebound.com/events. And you can find out what I'm up to. My next training is happening in November. So find out all the details and let's sign up and we will see you there. Live with purpose, live with joy. I'll see you soon.